This is part two, y'all, for the vintage shelf ale. And as I was speaking, my aunt, she had a lot of things. You know, she was a terrible woman. I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. She was a terrible woman to me, my siblings, and all of that. She used to beat us and do all types of crazy stuff, right? But besides that, she has depended on this man's system so heavily to the point where she hates men, you know. And I believe, my mother does too, but not to the extent that she does. And then now my sister does. My sister don't dislike men, especially men who are authoritative, who are truly men. She like, the F boys out here who are simps and all that think that women should be praised and worshipped and all that junk. It's just some crazy work, you know what I mean? And these ideologies was passed down from generation to generation through the women, right? And they don't know that it's all about to destroy them because now they're all single mothers. All of them. They're all single mothers except for the aunt that I was speaking about. But all of the other aunts and all of the other cousins and women that's in my family, they're all single mothers. They're all without the man and all of that, right? Pretty much all of the women I know are like that, right? So they're all about to enter into this time where it's about to be complete trouble for them, right? So I'm gonna go back to verse 10. This is Isaiah 32 and 10. It says, "Many days and years shall ye be troubled," right? And that's coming about. Ye careless women, we're actually in that right now. For the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. All of those checks that y'all looking for, those food stamps to hit, it's not gonna come. And it says, "Tremble, ye women that are at ease, be troubled," because they were at ease. They're careless. They feel in their spirit like I'm gonna always be had. Somebody always gonna have me, which they're meaning the government, which subconsciously they don't even know they meaning Esau, Edom, right? Because whether you have a man, the Israelite man in the house, some man is taking care of you regardless. You just don't know exactly who that man is. He's being shrouded more by a U.S. government stamp, that you get from your MDSH, whatever that junk is called here in Michigan. Michigan Department of Health and Human Services and all that stuff, where they give you the food stamps and all that SNAP benefits, right? So it's being shrouded by that, but there's a man at the end of that, and he's called the so-called white man Esau Edom, right? And it says, "Be troubled, ye careless ones, strip you and make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins." And it says, "They shall lament for the teats," meaning they shall mourn for the benefits that they had, for the pleasant fields, for the fruitful vine, for the foods that they once had, and all of the abundance that they had it in the fruitful vine, where it seemed like their food stamps never ran out, like they was gonna get it forever. Their Section 8 never ran out, like they was gonna get it forever. But it's coming to an end, right? So I'm gonna get this other video. No, I think I went to hers, but where was it at? I wanted to go to. It might be this.
I got a DHS letter in the mail this morning, and I just now opened it. And somebody reported me to the state of Michigan because I'm making money on TikTok, and I drive a 2024 BMW.
This isn't it. Salaki, y'all. This might be it.
Grocery stores asking for the public's help to stay in the community. They say between the tariffs and the economic downturn, they're not sure how much longer they can keep their doors open.
So look,
it's wonderful.
It said black grocery store near closure blames Trump's food stamp cuts, right? Now, these grocery stores are only open due to, Jake getting benefits, primarily the Jake woman getting benefits from Esau to come and spend money there. And, these are not black owned or Jake owned grocery stores. These are just grocery stores that Jake go to. All right. And this is how you know that all of these nations are in cahoots on keeping Jake into this and they're benefiting off of Jake being in this lower state, right? Because pretty much it be who be the owners of these places? It'd be like Ishmaelites or not Ishmaelites, but Amalekites, so-called Jays, and who else? Of course, it'd be Esau, Edom, but who else be owning these stores and stuff? It'd be really them Amalekites and some Ishmaelites, yeah, right? They be owning these grocery stores in Jake's neighborhoods, and they're benefiting off the fact that, and primarily that's why they got all those chips and juices and chocolate bars and all this other crazy shit they got for Jake. That's why they got them all in the stores, because they know that the Jake woman has children, and she's gonna pay for all of those type of things, right? With that bridge card, it's all a system, it's all in place, right? And these people are benefiting from the fact that you don't have a man in your household, and they totally fine with that because they benefit from it. These are your enemies, but these women don't know this. These women think that these are people who are good to them. This is how foolish our people are. Our people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
First-time shopper Joyce Williams rushed right over to the Living Fresh market the minute she learned the local grocery store is in trouble and might close. The grocery store has been serving Forest Park and its surrounding communities for nearly 5 years, but now the owners say it may have to call it quits.
It's clean and customer service is very friendly.
Because of the grocery store's financial situation, the owners are making a public plea and reaching out to Early Walker for help.
This is Living Fresh Market, the largest black-owned grocery store in the entire country.
Oh, it is black.
The businessman and philanthropist called to action on social media, asked the community to step up this Saturday to raise $100,000.
It is black-owned, but if they need all this, see, that's even worse. Then Jake is in cahoots. Hell no, that's even worse. But let's keep going.
I am pledging the first $500. I'm going to go grocery shopping myself personally tomorrow. In addition to that, I have asked for 1,000 people to join me and spend $100 a piece.
Living Fresh Market is one of the largest black-owned grocery stores in the country. It's owned by Pastor Bill Winston of the Living Word Church and his family. They own the mall where the store.
Yeah, I was wondering. I'm like, man, yeah, it is worse, y'all. It's way worse, because these false prophets is gaining even more money from y'all. Y'all go to their churches, and then they gain the money from you there, and then he makes a grocery store, and he's gaining more money from you there.
Store is too.
And really, I wanted to get this other video. Who was it? It's lucky, y'all. Was it her?
So, if you guys know, according to that bill, the work requirement is for people that have children 7 and older. I have a 1-year-old and I have a 6-year-old. So my benefits won't be affected by working. Now, did they initially put me in a job search?
This wasn't it. Here we go. Right here.
Kids have not eaten in 5 days. It is the taxpayer's responsibility to take care of my kids.
There's a lot of comments on here saying that, it's not the taxpayer's responsibility to make sure that, your kids are fed and this and that. In a sense, I feel like it kind of is taxpayer's responsibility.
So I stumbled on this video with the caption, this lady just showed out at the food stamp office about her food stamps not showing up.
Shut down. I need to know what's going on. I got 9 kids to feed.
And then notice, right, the Jake woman, she just oblivious to anything that's happening, right? She just only care about her food stamps and her eating. She don't know what the hell is coming about. This is why our elders said the majority, well, we already know that they're going to take the MOTB. It's because it's this type of stuff like this that's going to cause them to be like, I need something to help me. I need these things to go back to normal and all that. But it ain't gonna go back to normal, y'all. But that's pretty much it, y'all. Y'all just go and check out the video. Y'all just be prayed up. And with that, I'll give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Shalom, y'all.